In the Victorian era, a time of innovation, empire, and strict morality, life was governed not only by etiquette, but also by a set of bizarre restrictions that today feel almost unbelievable. From forbidden clothing accessories to unexpected criminal offenses, the Victorians lived inside a world full of strange bans you've probably never heard of. Today, on Lost Practical, we uncover the strangest Victorian prohibitions and explore what they reveal about the era's fears, obsessions, and contradictions. Doctors warned that women who cycled risked developing what they called bicycle face, a supposedly permanent look of strain and aggression. The condition was entirely imaginary, but it was used to discourage women from riding bicycles, one of the first technologies that granted them freedom of movement. Women ignored the warnings, and bicycles quietly became vehicles of both mobility and independence, something many Victorian men found unsettling. In certain upper-class households, piano legs were considered so scandalous that they had to be covered. The reasoning? Anything shaped like a woman's leg, table legs, chair legs, even piano legs, was thought too suggestive. This bizarre rule wasn't universal, but it shows just how anxious some Victorians were about maintaining modesty at all costs. Another oddity: shiny shoes were sometimes forbidden for women because the reflection might reveal their ankles, a body part considered too intimate. Even the possibility of a glimpse was enough to send moral guardians into a panic. Victorian modesty often bordered on the absurd, creating rules that now sound more like parody than real law. The Victorians adored literature, but many books were considered dangerous. Anything involving romance, passion, or independent women was often banned. Parents feared that reading the wrong stories would corrupt young minds or fill them with unrealistic ideas. Even classics like Jane Eyre were accused of being too rebellious. Yet those banned books later defined the era's literary legacy. Victorians believed that bathing too often weakened the body and made you susceptible to illness. Medical experts warned against washing more than once a week, sometimes even less. This ban was not moral, but medical. It reflected how little people understood hygiene before germ theory. The Sabbath was strictly enforced. In many communities, playing games, dancing, and even laughing too loudly were discouraged or outright banned. The idea was to dedicate the entire day to prayer and reflection. Of course, children often rebelled, but even harmless play could result in scolding or punishment. Mourning had strict rules. Wearing colors other than black, or later gray and lavender, was considered disrespectful and sometimes socially forbidden. Widows were especially restricted. Some were expected to stay in full black for up to 2 years. These bands regulated not only dress, but emotional expression. These strange bands show just how far the Victorian world was from our own. Yet beneath the rules were deeper fears of change, freedom, and shifting social roles. And while we may laugh at these rules now, they remind us how every era believes its norms are permanent, until history proves otherwise.
Each view is a spark that reignites the story. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video on the Lost Practical channel.